Hi guys, I'm Counselor Gabby, and today we are going to be going through tie-dyeing your Summer in the City t-shirts. We're going to start with white, and now we are going to add some color with the tie-dye method. Your first step will just to make sure that you have all your supplies. The first thing you're going to want is a protective barrier on your table, the bathroom floor, wherever you're doing this. And then you're going to want to make sure you have your white Summer in the City t-shirt. You're going to open your little tie-dye box. You'll have a baggie with gloves and rubber bands. You will have two baggies with two different colored dye in them. And then you'll have two water bottles. I have already poured the dye into your water bottles, but when you open your box, you will just have water in them. And I'll go through the method of pouring them in there after we twist your shirt. Okay guys, so for step one, you're going to take your t-shirt and lay it out flat on the table or the floor, and then pinch right in the middle, kind of where that seashell is, and just take your fingers and twist in. Keep twisting. You can take your other hand and kind of keep twisting them in and tucking the sleeves in till you get a nice swirl. Then you will open your baggie with the gloves and the rubber bands. You should have 3 rubber bands in your baggie. Now you'll take the first one, kind of keep this going in a swirl and put the first one around. It doesn't matter where it is. Just as long as you keep the swirl in the middle. Take the second one, crisscross it with the other rubber band, and make a cross with the first two. Now take the third one and cross it again. Kind of flatten the sleeves out. And then you should have the rubber bands crossing kind of like pizza slices. Now your second step is to make the dye. So you'll take your gloves out of your baggie, put your gloves on. Now you will have your 2 water bottles, and 1 color will go in each. So let's go through the yellow one first. You'll have your plain water bottle. You'll open it, and there's going to be a little bit too much water in it, so you're going to want to take a drink of water. Just pour a little bit out, water your plants, or feed your dog with the water or something. But get creative. So you'll take the cap off, take a little sip, and then it will help to have an extra piece of paper that you can twist and make a paper funnel. And you will open your water bottle, put the funnel right in here, and pour your dye into the water bottle, all of it, as much as you can get in there. Put the cap back on and shake it up till it's all dissolved. Set that aside. Do the same thing for your other color. And then you can toss the 2 baggies. After you have both of your dye and they are dissolved, you can take a pair of scissors and make sure you have a parent or a guardian helping you. This part is going to get a little bit dangerous. So take the cap off and put it on your table. And then you're just going to poke 1 hole right through it. So just poke just like that and make 1 poke. And do the same for your other color. Put the cap back on nice and tight. Make sure they're both on as tight as possible. Okay, so now we're going to start the actual dyeing of the t-shirt. You're going to want to make sure that your t-shirt's nice and flat. You don't want it to be too much of a ball. Let's take the lighter color first. You have the 1 little hole right in here, and you're just going to sporadically pour it wherever you'd like. I'm kind of squeezing the water bottle lightly so it comes out in a squirting motion. Kind of get the sides, and then do the other side. Then set that dye aside and do the same thing with your other color. can do as much as you want. Just a side note, these 2 water bottles can make up to 4 t-shirts, so don't feel like you need to use all the dye that is in these water bottles. So then after that, you're gonna take the baggie that's your gloves and your rubber bands came in and put the t-shirt in there. You're gonna let this t-shirt soak for about 4 to 5 hours. Just keep it in a clean area. Just put it off to the side like this. And then 4 to 5 hours later, you can take it out and rinse it with cold water. You can rinse it in the sink or the washing machine. After you rinse it with cold water in the washing machine or the sink, you can dry it in the dryer machine or just let it air dry. And make sure you take your gloves off and toss these in the garbage. And here's something that the final product could end up looking like. You can see the twist on the back. Now we have a colorful St. James Summer in the City 2020 t-shirt. Send us in your pictures and have fun. Bye.